anything and everything combined of all the time. Begin to rip the thoughts right out the sky and fly.
Awesome. Welcome back, everyone, to episode 21 of the C3 podcast. I am here with Scotty Balls Leather.
And this is Bert and our good friend Kenny.
Yes, sir.
Ken Shabba.
Ken Shabba. All right, and we're going to talk about crypto first this week. How you're a crypto guy, right?
Yeah.
All right. So what do you think of all the regulations and everything that's coming up? You know, what's going on? None of this is financial advice, by the way.
We are idiots.
Yeah.
We are idiots. Don't listen to us. Do your own research.
Please. With the I got to be honest. I'm not familiar with the latest regulations that are.
There are none.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like we feel like regulation is necessary, and it's
Right.
It's inevitable. Like
Right.
they're not gonna just let us
Be free.
be free.
No.
Yeah. Basically, you know what I mean? So they want these CBDCs that they
Yes.
control and all that stuff. You know what I mean? But dude,
That, yeah.
Bitcoin's gonna be the reserve currency, like reserve,
gold.
like gold.
Yeah.
And you know, regulations are coming. Like there's nothing anybody can do about it.
Yeah.
There's so much.
They're just dropping the ball on it.
But they're like everything that's coming up news wise is just proving that the use case of crypto.
Yes.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yep.
you said, the Canada truckers, the fucking war, like not being able to get your money in and out. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How they can just freeze your bank accounts like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That shit
They
is-
want, and this is what they're working towards now. Is they want to
Right.
be able to freeze wallets
Yes.
when they want, and it's
Total
like,
control.
Nope.
all right, dude, I'll just move to a different chain then. Like, go fuck yourself.
Right.
I mean, it's
You have
that
to,
easy.
Yeah.
You know?
That's what the CBDC is about. Them having the ultimate total control
Yep.
over every type of movement financially
Yep.
that you make.
And then with this
Shutting
whole
something off, putting
Yep.
something in social credit, you know.
exactly with the whole ESG movement, they want to have like some kind of carbon fucking like social credit score. It's like, oh well, you didn't use this much, so you can buy this now.
Right.
Yeah, it's like,
Fuck
that.
off, bro.
Yeah. And then people think it's BS. They think it's bullshit. It's like, go just do a little bit of research on what's happening in China. They
Yeah.
actually have an active social credit system working in China right now. You know, like people, they think it's fake though. Like,
It's like I feel like we're in this American bubble. You know what I mean? And everybody thinks that we're gonna fucking be protected, and shit's not gonna stay this good.
No.
You know what I mean? Like we're in the midst of a big financial transfer. Not only the baby boomers are about to give up all the wealth because they're, you know what I mean, they're getting
Yep.
older. They're passing it to their kids. All that wealth is going to younger generation.
Yeah.
And the younger generation's all for crypto.
Yeah.
Yep.
So there's going to be such an influx of money into it. Like, you know, not financial advice again, but you got to get in it, man. You got to at least know what's going on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
do.
got to at least know what's going on.
I'm not telling you to get it, but get the fuck in it.
I made Jess read that book. You never read it, right? The Crypto Revolution. It's
I gotta read
you
that.
probably know as much as that book entails, but
yeah, I'm still down to.
it
I'm sure there's shit in there I can learn.
dude, it's just so simple, right? You read it in what, like 3 days?
Yeah.
I read it in a few hours on the
Yeah.
beach. Like it's
Yeah.
a fast read, and
Right.
it's so simplified. I wish they would have came
It's
out.
like everybody needs to read that.
Yeah,
Yes.
like yo, I made Jess read. I'm like, Jess, I know you don't want nothing to do with this, but I want you to
Yes.
understand what I'm doing with some of our money.
Right.
You know what I mean? So just read it. She just finished it the other day. She read it
Yeah.
every night. She was like, oh, you know, I'm starting to.
Better
I was like, yeah,
understand.
as soon as they make transferring and all that stuff like wallet and shit fucking easier,
Yeah.
that shit's gonna be flooded.
Quant motherfuckers. That's all I gotta say. Interoperability.
QNT. That's you need it simplified for everyone. You know what I mean? Because like us, we're idiots.
Yeah.
But we need everything
Yeah.
to be like that, like really easy.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
really simple. Like that's why I fucking hate that Voyager fucking shit the bed.
Bro, did you see that they fucking sent an email out saying that there's an upgrade to the fucking
For what?
to the system? Like for your
what?
bankrupt system?
For
What do you mean? What are you
What?
upgrading?
For what?
Really?
You didn't know Voyager went bankrupt?
No.
Dude,
It's fucking awful.
it's bad. I had a good amount of crypto in there, but what I did was
Ugh.
rebought my H bar because that was really the only one I had
Yeah.
a lot of,
Yeah.
and I just rebought it and put it in my Atomic wallet. I have to change it over to my Ledger, but I'm really slow with that shit. Like I feel like I gotta get it out of the safe,
Yeah.
plug it into my fucking computer. But that stuff has to be smoother. Like
Yeah.
the securities is like what they want to do with security, like that fucking 12-word phrase or 24-word phrase.
Yeah.
That's huge. You know what I mean? And it has to be in that order. It's
Right.
all
Yeah.
that, but it needs to be smoother for the layman's.
Fully agree. I think what they're going to do though, because these scumbags, they're so smart. Like what they'll do is they'll see the difficulties in the already existing technology.
Yes.
And what they'll do is they'll offer their version much easier.
Yeah.
Right?
That's how
for
they
the
get ahead.
people who don't know any better. And they'll say, look at this. All the issues here are fixed. And this is your digital currency. And they'll advertise how good it is for you and how positive it is.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, it's just a smokescreen for more control.
Yeah.
And I worry that
100%.
people aren't going to see that. And I worry that how people went for the whole BS the last 2 years, they'll do it again because it's like they believe that. And most people, a lot of people don't follow like independent media. They'll watch what they watch on the TV.
Yeah.
And whatever they hear, they believe it and they go back to their lives because people just don't have time, dude. Like people have time, but they don't make time for that.
They don't make time. That's a big one.
You know
they
what I
don't
mean?
make
Like,
time. We waste time. We're fucking scrolling on TikTok. And
Right.
fucking, what's everybody else doing when you should be fucking worried about what's
Right.
What's affecting you?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you need to know about how anyone's going to react to something new, all you need to do is look back in the past 2 years.
That's it.
That's all you need to know.
Really it.
Because I saw like friends of mine when I would be like, "Yo,"
Yeah.
be like, "Fuck that, I ain't doing it."
Yeah.
Being like, "You're out of your fucking mind.
Dude.
Are you crazy? Are you fucking crazy? You're not going to do this for us?"
Yeah.
Like, huh?
Dude, I had a
Like, bro, do you know? You do realize who's telling you to do this, right? Like,
Yeah.
the people who have been lying to you your whole fucking life.
Dude, that's what blew me away. I'm like,
It's amazing.
I cannot believe it was almost like something was put in the air for people to just, it's like mass hypnotism.
Yeah.
Because it's like, since when did we start having full and total belief and trust in big pharmaceutical companies?
Yes.
We never, like,
Yes.
the last time I checked,
Yes.
everybody was leery of them. Like, nah, they're for profit. They don't give a fuck. They'll put shit out, even if it kills you, because they make their money, and then they're just going to get fined for like 3% of the profit that they made, so it doesn't even matter. But all of a sudden now, because you're scared, that's what it is.
Yeah,
Fear.
of course.
Fear.
Get somebody to fear enough, you can get them to do anything.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, that shit was made a bigger deal than it was on purpose.
Mhm.
Like, people don't fucking understand that shit was fucking planned out, man.
Absolutely.
Like, they tell you these things, and it's almost like you don't believe it because they tell you. Like, it's like when
Like
when the homie was saying, he was like, get your money off exchanges. Within a year, they're gonna start fucking falling like dominoes. And it started to fucking happen.
Yep.
A year later, but they've been telling you this all the fucking long, and you're like, nah, you know what I mean? Because people like don't want to believe in conspiracy theories and shit.
Yeah.
And you feel like, like people are like, oh, I did my own research. No, you fucking didn't. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? You're listening to somebody that fucking says
Right.
they did research. It's
Right.
bullshit.
Right.
Because you fucking trying to understand or like you want to be grounded in reality and you want to think that this shit doesn't happen. All these movies that are made, like, you know what I mean? Like, going back from the fucking Matrix. Like, it's not it's not like that. Like, we're not in fucking but it is like
but
that.
it is like, right.
You know what I'm saying?
They
Like,
control-
you're
forecast
plugged
shit.
in. You're plugged in. You know what I mean? You just don't realize it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like you
And
said, it's not to that extent.
Yeah.
But
Like,
it's like all that exists, but none of the actual hardware. You're not actually plugged into something, but mentally you're plugged into every fucking thing.
exactly.
You know what I mean? You're in the Matrix.
Like, how many
100%.
times we talk about this all the time? How many times is your phone sending you an advertisement of something that I fucking know that I didn't say out loud?
Yeah.
That I didn't say out loud.
Yeah. That's so crazy.
Yo,
I know.
how many times has it happened?
Yeah, I know.
We talk
Funny.
about shit, like, you know what I mean, and then it comes up. Like,
Yeah.
when we were talking about a fucking old school Bronco, right? Because you were like,
Yeah,
you're not the new Broncos. I was like, no, like the guy from Role Models.
Yeah.
Yo, that day on Instagram, it was like a sweepstakes to win that kind of fucking Broncos. Like,
Yeah.
get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Bullshit.
coincidence.
Yeah, what a coincidence. Exactly. It's fucking bullshit. But anyway, that's enough about financial Armageddon.
Yeah.
Getting ahead of ourselves. That'll be on
Talk about real
part
Armageddon.
2 with Ken Shabba.
Let's get on to real Armageddon.
And
Actual Armageddon.
let's talk about. That's what I'm saying. Was that Tupac? Armageddon, the shit's expired.
Mhm.
I think that was Tupac.
Mhm.
But I don't fucking know anymore. We're gonna light up, and we're gonna talk about this drink
Ooh.
Oh, yes.
that Mr. Kenshaba wanted to smoke and drink and try out.
Yes.
This Kevin Hart.
Shout out to Kevin Hart.
Coromino tequila. You get that?
Thing with this one.
Later. All right. I guess you do the honors. You're our guest. You start it up. All right. And today we did an aperol Paloma. All right. We if you want to check us out making it, just go to our TikTok, Instagram, and we'll have it up. Give you all the details. But
Pretty simple drink.
yeah, this Kevin Hart Cristalino Reposado tequila.
So yeah, it's so a lot of people think that like a lot of like the pure tequila guys, and I get what they're saying. They're like it's kind of like Cristalino is kind of like a gimmick thing. Because all we're really doing is taking an aged tequila and filtering it and making it so it's clear.
Exactly.
So it's a blanco now. So
it's a Blanco Reposado.
but it's still a Reposado or a Añejo. So
and it's really, really good. We tried it without anything first, and it doesn't taste fake, right? It's very smooth.
I read the reviews on Tequila Matchmaker, and a lot of people were saying there's a lot of additives in it. Like we'll say, but that's dude. If it's
it
an
doesn't
American,
taste like it.
if it's made for Americans,
Shit palate.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Uncultured
No.
ass motherfucker.
We love
Right.
McDonald's and
Chick-fil-A.
Gran Coromino. So Kevin Hart, shout out.
Shout out to
Good.
Kevin Hart.
Good marketing.
if you ever want to come on this podcast,
If you ever want to come on this podcast, you probably be the.
I'm sure he's watching right now.
Yeah, of course he's watching.
Look, man.
What else would Kevin Hart be?
We have a huge influence on our 43 subscribers.
That's right.
So
This is going to be 43,000.
Of the 43, me and you were probably two of them.
wait, me, you, Sarah, Jess,
Yeah. My mom.
my mom.
Thanks, Mom.
Oh, man. This is good, though. This really is.
This is what we talk about. So
Tasty,
Kenny,
man.
where did you work this summer?
You don't have to, I want to say if you don't want to use actual names.
I mean, like you bartended this summer, or
No, it was actually Yankee.
Yeah.
I worked at HQ Beach Club. And,
No, not sure, do we?
I was a server assistant.
right there.
It was cool.
It was
Yeah,
good,
man.
right?
That place is nuts.
It's fun. I
It's a
mean,
wild place, man. I'm like, for me personally, it's too much for me to go out and do that anymore because it's just
It's a lot.
I've been there, done it, but you enjoy seeing the youngsters living their lives,
Plus, I feel weird about spending $100 on 2 drinks
bro.
these days.
it's so like because
The amount of money
the
that
older
this
we
is
get,
insane.
dude, like the more boring we fucking get. Like
Yeah.
it's just there's no way around it. You know what I mean? You're like, you know
Of
what I could have
course.
used $60 for?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's so embarrassing.
It's so funny though because
My toilet needs a new plunger.
yeah.
I'm excited about this lawnmower I'm about to get.
Oh, shit. Sorry, Tom. Hey, Tom.
He pours. Oh, here. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Where he pours, he
He
rains.
rains.
Tom Cruise.
Fucking bullshit.
The greatest movie poster of all time.
I think it's kind of hard to see, but yeah, that's Tom Cruise behind us.
Young Tom Cruise.
If you're
with that.
wondering.
It's on Cocktail.
Tommy.
Yeah, our goal is to get Tom on the podcast as well.
Best worst movie ever.
Best worst movie. That was the 80s. You could say that for almost any 80s movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Well,
man.
Scott, you had some shit happen. What give us some stories.
Yeah,
About some
yeah, I mean,
HQ stories. You got
Fun
anything?
stories.
Anything fun, rude, annoying? You know, it happens almost every time you work.
Yeah, so yeah. So this couple walks in.
I'm good.
Yeah, put it out.
One more?
You-
This dude looks like Ronnie Coleman was Mr. Olympia.
Yes.
Like
Diesel for nothing,
just,
guys.
Unreal. Look like he look. You know how people look like they can't. Dudes are so jacked they
They
can't
can't
fit
wipe
through a
their ass.
doorway.
Yeah.
Type shit, yeah.
It looks like he can't fit through outside. Like he just gets
You don't
stuck
fit in the
everywhere.
world.
You don't fit on Earth, bro. So as he comes in, and with the white woman, they're a couple, and they go and she's sitting on the edge of the pool, he's in the pool, and about 20 minutes later, we see, man, he's starting to spread her legs. So we're like,
No. Not here.
not here, bro. Because guess what? Nobody gonna say nothing to you.
Who's gonna stop you?
Right. Who's gonna stop you? And a couple more minutes. See him move the bikini to the side.
Oh my god.
He's having brunch.
Jesus Christ.
Right there, bro. And none of the security guards.
What do you say?
What do you
I
say?
know. I was like, I tapped the security guards. I said,
Excuse me, sir.
I
Can
said,
you get
yo.
your tongue out of your wife's ass for a minute?
I said, yo,
we need to speak
which
with
one of
you.
y'all gonna go over there and say something to that dude? And they were like, "Shit, we need all of us to do it." But yeah, nobody said anything. It was going on and off for like
It's best to just let him
25
finish.
minutes, dude.
Huh?
It's best to just let him finish.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
That's
It's
why-
going.
It's terrible though. Like, what kind of fucking warrior shit is that, man?
Yeah, dude.
Dude, it's like
Crazy.
fetish shit, man. People like that shit.
You wonder why these guys are so jacked, like for
Right.
nothing. Like Kevin Hart. Speaking of Kevin Hart's tequila, Kevin Hart had a joke about that. He was like, I don't mind if you're a competitive bodybuilder. He goes, but when you look like a bodybuilder, but you're a fucking telemarketer, and he's like, you can't fucking, you're knocking shit over, like for nothing. You know what I mean? Like you're diesel for nothing. And that shit it just reminded me of that shit. It's like, what the fuck do you do? Like if you don't compete, dude,
Yeah,
what? Why?
yeah, man. It was.
Like you
it
make
was-
your life hard, man.
It was, yeah, right.
But I mean, I understand. Like it's
you
the
want to
gym,
look intimidating.
the gym
I get it.
being therapy for people, and they get into it, and you know,
Right.
everybody's into something. But man, it's fucking that's taxing on your body. Like
Yeah,
we talk
it's
about
not
steroids
healthy.
and shit, and even
Yeah,
if you
it's a
do
whole other
steroids,
level.
it's a lot of fucking work and pain that you put in
Right.
to fucking do it. So shout out, respect to those motherfuckers, but
Yeah, those dudes who are doing those
For what?
competitions too, that are like sucking everything out. It's not like
Yeah,
it's not
so
good for
unhealthy.
you. Yeah,
Right,
it's not actually
right,
good for you. But it's
right.
like the same dudes who are sucking weight to fucking go fight a dude
I
in
was
a
just
fucking
about to
cage.
say that. Yeah, like
It's like, yo, man, I respect it.
yeah,
Sorry,
you
man.
have to,
Right.
you have to, yeah.
right.
Like that kind of discipline, man. Not everyone's
Nah,
built for that
Exactly.
shit.
You're
It's,
right.
like, it's just
Yeah.
you gotta respect that shit. But Scott, what did we have happen at the bar?
Was
we
it
had
the,
we had some.
was
some
it the lady
fucking
with the
characters.
fronts that fucking just wanted to start shit with me?
Oh
talk about
god,
I
that
thought you were
lady.
gonna say she took him out.
No, that would have been. She literally had gold fronts, and she was torturing you though. Like
Yeah.
it was like the entire time. And I was like, I go behind Scott. I was like, she just wants a reaction. And
Right.
he goes, you know what? I'm done. And he just walks away because he was like, because she's like,
I can see him
she's-
doing it.
she ordered like 3 Coronas.
Yeah.
She pays you, right?
Okay.
He goes to give her the change, and she's putting lime, like
Yeah,
dipping the lime into
yeah.
her Corona. So he puts it down in front of her. It wasn't nothing,
Right.
nothing crazy.
Right.
She's
Like,
like,
it's like I flicked it. I put
yeah.
it right down. In
She's
front
like,
of
I'm
her.
wondering why I put the money in your hand, but you can't put it in my hand. And he was like, right away, he's like, why are you doing this? Because the whole time she was ordering, she was being a fucking pest.
So yeah, because there was a couple next to her.
Yes.
And she was like asking me all these questions, this and that, and like kind of fumbling around and like being like trying to dig at me, and like I could tell. I'm like, you want another one of these? Like, because she was like, I was like, you want? I'll get one. She's like, oh, you're back. Thanks.
But like,
Like that, I
like
was like-
talking to you, but like
Very
passively.
passive aggressive.
Yes.
Very passive aggressive.
So Scott was like, I'm out.
Yep.
So then as soon as the lady bartender or another associate came in, she was the same fucking way.
Same thing. Yeah. She started
Yeah, I
winning
mean-
her. I thought I
And
was
then
like, have fun with that.
We had, there's always like a 10-minute period when everybody and their fucking mother walks in,
Yeah.
and you have like literally like 10 minutes where you're fucking dying, right? So I served my whole side.
Yeah.
One of the girls had 2 long ass tickets because it was 2 huge tables that walked in. You know what I mean? This girl walks up,
Right.
doesn't say a word to me, and I didn't even get to look up to
Right.
say I'll be right with you, whatever.
Right.
And she goes that way, right? She goes, I guess, to Scott.
To me.
Because Scott was on the other side. And what did she say?
She's
to you?
she's like, are you gonna be nicer to me than that asshole down there? And I just went, start over.
He's like, we got
Exactly.
start over.
Start over.
And then she
And
got into a
she's
fight.
like, I want to talk to your manager. And I was like, you got it.
You got it.
In the time I was going to get the manager, she got into a fight with the people next to her, and I was like, you know what? I'm not even calling the manager. I'm just calling security.
Right.
Yeah.
Boom.
Right.
Security
Yeah.
got her out.
Get the fuck out of
That was it.
That's it,
Yeah.
man. You fucking acting up for
You know
no
what it is,
reason.
dude?
No reason.
You know what it is? It's a very simple
Explanation.
Yep. People are just miserable. It's never it's when someone is attacking you and it seems personal, it's most
never
times
us.
not.
No.
Yeah, it's never
It's almost
us.
never personal. It's
Yeah.
you don't see happy people doing shit like that.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Because
You
they're
just
not
don't
happy.
because they're not. Right. They're happy. They're
Like-
gonna treat people beautifully. Like when you're miserable, you want everybody else to be miserable because whatever whatever's going on in your life has got you feeling like shit, and you're mad about it. You're mad at the world. It's bullshit, but that's how people are.
Yeah, you're going out, right? And you treat servers like servants. And that fucking sucks.
That dude.
That's a bar right there.
Which one?
That was it was the first person I waited on the other night.
Oh my
that
God.
Dude.
What's expensive to you?
Yeah.
That's what he said?
Yeah.
He said it to me. He ordered,
I was like,
he wanted
you know
four old fashions with Macallan 12. And I was like, yo, just a heads up. Like, our Macallan 12 is like, it's way overpriced. You know what I mean? So I was like, I'm like, they're going to be expensive. He's like, what's expensive to you? Like that. And I was like, well, us peasants think that $25 a drink
I love that.
is a lot.
is a lot.
Yeah.
What did he say?
He's like, it's fine.
It's
And then
fine.
I could tell the people around him were getting uncomfortable with the way I said that.
Yeah.
Right.
And he's like,
Good.
so he went in his pocket and put $20 up. Then he got ordered 6 more drinks. I'm like, you do realize, like, all right, that's fine and all. Like, you want to act like a baller? That's cool. You better be fucking leave a baller tip, that
right.
motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
No, they never ball into it.
Right.
That's why when I went behind you, I was like, you know what's expensive? That big ass gut you got. Fucking skinny body. Fucking skinny gutted motherfucker.
Fat skinny.
Fat skinny. Like
Skinny.
like you look at those pregnant women from behind that are like, they don't look pregnant and then they turn around and it's a big ass fucking basketball gut.
Slim,
Like that.
thick-ass
You should go check that out. That's not good. You know what I mean? I'm one of the least fit motherfuckers, but my chest sticks out further than my gut.
That's right.
That's all I need. That's all I need.
Putting in work.
That's it. I got big ass shoulders.
Word.
And that's it. I don't fucking need anybody else
That's what I
to
need.
talk shit. Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking sit there and be miserable about what I eat and all that
Right.
shit. Like, you know, you do better. You know what I mean? You stop.
Yeah.
You don't eat as much sugar.
Right.
You don't fucking. You know what I mean?
It's
That's
a
it.
way to balance it.
Yeah, but this motherfucker was all like, "Yeah, I'm better than you." I fucking hate
That's-
that attitude, man. Like,
I know.
Dude, he's an
do they have
insurance salesman,
any-
man.
do you have any idea how much money we make?
Yo, that's
Yeah.
right.
Do you have any idea?
Yeah.
But
Even
it's
still,
a
like-
lot for a job period, let alone being a bartender. But you go out and you fucking are overwhelmed with this fucking entitlement,
Condescending.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
and it's because you're, like you said, you have a fucking shitty life. You want to shit on us
right.
because
Yeah.
you think we
we're
have a
the help.
shitty life.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
No,
You
man.
think we live.
We're fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
We're people just like you. We're fathers. We're sons. We're
Mhm.
fucking
Right.
nephews. We're human, man.
Yeah,
It's
like,
weird that that's how
right.
people measure their worth. Like, as a
Dude.
human. Like, that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, well, I make money.
Yeah.
Dude,
I'm an insurance salesman. You're a bartender.
No, for real, that's so true.
Cool.
Leah posted this, I think, on her Instagram. You know, she hardly ever posts
Mhm.
anything to her social media. She
Shout out to social media trolls that don't post.
right. Clario.
Best last name ever.
Yeah.
I love it. I don't know why. Like, I love
know,
McClary.
it's fire. I never heard of it until I met her either.
No, she's the only one I know. You
Right.
know, well, obviously.
But
Her
she
family.
posted this. She posted this meme. It was so on point. It said, "People." I'm trying to make sure I get it right. People ask you what you do for a living to gauge how much respect to give you.
That's
It's like
yeah,
that. That's it.
100%.
It's exactly what I was like.
Remember,
it's
because he was
so
like, "What?"
True,
When I
dude.
told you about the dude, that he was like, "What's the biggest tip you ever got?" And you were like, "How much do you make?" But that's the kind of question. Like, what
Yeah.
the fuck? You're never gonna top it. Why the fuck do you want to know?
Right.
So you want you leave a respectable tip? Like, just fucking tip.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Yes.
not a fucking big deal. Like,
Yeah. Why do you need to know
you know
that?
what I mean? I've had rich ass celebrities get a fucking diet soda and leave you the fucking $2 change. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah.
And I've
Right.
had celebrities order fucking hundreds of dollars worth of drink and I'll leave you a fucking dime.
Yep. Yep.
Cuba Gooding Jr. Don't blur that shit up.
Yeah. Oh, damn, he did that.
Yeah.
What a fucking
There's a
embarrassment.
couple of them.
A couple of
That always blew my mind. It's like especially when you are a person that wasn't born with a silver spoon in your mouth, right?
yeah.
That's what really blows me
Yeah.
away. It's like you came from regularity or less than, and then you become successful, and the people that you were, the people that you
Same
grew
level,
up
yeah.
as, yeah, you know what I mean. Like now we're nothing.
I feel like
wild to me when that happens.
I feel like a lot of them are still stuck in that like kind of like grind mentality where it's
Yeah.
like you need to save like my grandparents were like that. They were like not they were ever rich or anything, but
Yeah,
they lived through the depression. So
right.
they saved and saved. That was the thing. I was like, yo, I gotta save this money.
That's it,
I can't be giving this away for
Right.
some dumb shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Trying to be
Exactly.
fancy. So maybe that's the only thing I can think of. But at the same time, it's like at what point does reality
Yeah,
kind of
dude,
like
you made
kick
you
in.
made $27 million this year, and you just ordered I don't know $12 drink or $10 drink,
Yeah.
and you can't like leave $10.
Anything.
Like you know what I mean?
Anything.
Or anything.
Anything.
But like
You-
like
you
what is
just-
$10 to you to leave?
Yeah, because it doesn't matter if
Exactly.
you know a celebrity or non-celebrity leaves you $5 for a beer. $5 for a beer is fucking a great
Good.
tip.
That's a
Like
great
I said,
tip.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Gotta get a diet soda and you leave you $2. That's a great tip.
That's a good tip
You know what I
on
mean?
diets. Yeah, it's on soda. Yeah.
And it's fucking, you know what I mean? Like I've served a few celebrities working grave shift,
Yeah.
and you know, for the most part, they're all super nice.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But the tipping situation is fucking weird, man.
Yeah.
It's so weird with them, and you don't have to leave hundreds of dollars.
No, you don't.
Nobody has to leave hundreds of dollars.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But when you stiff somebody, it's like Jesus. It's like how
It's
scumbaggy are you? Like like nothing.
At that point, it's almost like
I
entitlement.
get it. You believe you feel like because you're so fucking awesome, we should just be happy that you're here.
Yeah,
That's
that's
my-
what I'm
that-
saying.
I
It's
think
like
that's
an
That's
what
an
it
entitlement.
actual
is.
Michael Jordan quote, right? They should be happy to be serving me.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, because
he's
fucked up,
a
'cause I
total
love
piece of shit.
Mike,
Charles
but
Barkley.
I know.
Always rides his ass because he don't fucking tip. Charles Barkley tips like a fucking
I
chain.
know,
Motherfucker,
dude, I
dude. He's
met-
the best.
I met
Yep.
Charles.
Yo, he
at-
had a
Go ahead.
$200 tab. He gave us $500. You don't have to do that.
No, you don't have to do that.
But he knows, like, he's like, this is the shit. You know what I mean? He's like,
Right.
you suck at your job and gave me $500. Like,
How
you know what I
cool
mean?
is that?
Yeah, it's just-
That's
he's-
so dope.
He's a fucking, he's like,
He's
cool
cool
as
as shit.
he's a giant. Like, you know what I mean? In personality,
Yeah,
and fucking
yeah.
he's laughing. Like,
met him at the place
I
I
got to
used
do
to work
twice 'cause I
at.
said
The place that we all used to work.
we all met.
Yeah, I was okay. So when I started working there in 2006, working at a certain bar there, and he came in and he was just like, Mac, we actually just had a conversation. Like, he
Yeah.
was, I was bar back in, and he was just like, hey man, how you doing? What's your name? I was like, oh shit. Like, I didn't
Yeah.
know who it was. I looked up.
You
I
were
was
like,
oh,
holy.
I was
Yeah,
like-
you don't expect that. Like,
I was
'cause
like,
he's,
Charles Barkley.
he's like you have levels of celebrity,
Yeah,
right? Like we met. What's his name? He's like a super
Gary
internet
V.
celeb. Gary V.
Oh, did
Remember?
you?
You see the
Yeah,
picture?
right. The
Yeah.
picture.
Took a
yes,
picture of him
yes.
with him. Nicest guy. He was like,
Yeah.
yeah, whenever they're ready, they can come over and
Yep.
take a picture. Yada yada yada. We did it. We took 2 seconds of his time. We're like, because of you, we started a podcast. You know what I mean? Because it's just fun. Like this is our therapy because we go through fucking bullshit
Yeah, absolutely.
in and out with our employer and our
Mm.
customers.
Mhm.
We go through some shit.
I know it.
And I forgot where I was going with this, but
Charles Barkley.
Charles Barkley.
Charles
Yeah,
Barkley.
like it doesn't take a lot to be nice. You know what I'm
No.
saying? And you have, like I said, those levels of celebrity. Like he's a fucking Hall of Famer. Like Charles Barkley is. You know,
Yeah, dude.
there's got to be rare opportunities where people don't fucking recognize him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's
Like-
really famous.
Like there was a dude wearing a Sixer shirt. You know, at our place, Dr. J's always there.
Yeah.
So I just go. He was like he just and he didn't say. I would say that was Dr. J. He's like, oh shit, that was fucking Dr. J. And I was like, yeah, but he didn't. He was like speechless. You know what I mean?
Right,
When you
right.
see those like legendary people be so nice,
Yeah.
Well, a lot of
it's fucking awesome.
those dudes, especially, like you got to realize we were kids
yeah.
when these people
Yeah.
were legends.
Right.
We were,
Right.
and
So
they were
they were
doing
at
it.
the peak.
yes,
They were doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They were bigger than life to us when we were kids, and so
Right.
they're even bigger now when you're an adult and you're like,
Yeah.
oh my god, I'm meeting this fucking dude
Right.
as an
Yes.
adult.
Yes.
You know?
That shit was
It's special,
fucking
you know what I mean?
I heard that shit about him. Like,
It's disappointing.
that's
It
what
really
it is.
is.
It's that.
It
But
really is.
every-
It's
everything I ever hear about him
idolize
is
that
like he's
dude
kind of a dick.
basketball. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I heard too.
Well, I mean, you as cool as that Last Dance documentary was.
yeah.
He had a lot of dickish moments.
Oh yeah.
Like you know what I
He
mean?
really
But and
exposed
like
who he
some of them
was.
were
Yeah.
funny. You know what I mean? But some of them were like, you
Like, oh, you
fucking
really are.
asshole. But
right.
when I guess, like I feel like
I feel like he's like Andrew Tate.
I feel.
I fucking love that.
Why? I hate his fucking.
Oh.
I don't hate him. I don't hate him. I like. There's some shit that he says is ridiculous,
Yeah.
and it's funny to me. You know what I mean? But I'm like,
Yeah.
you wonder if you really fucking believe that. But
Right.
but when
There's-
people are
there's-
about it, like this motherfucker was Muay Thai.
Yeah.
Or is he a kickboxer? Like
Yeah.
when you're a pro anything, dude, you gotta
It's
respect. You know what I mean? Like your
hard
perspective.
it
To
is
me,
to
your
get there.
perspective kind of matters.
Yeah.
But I don't really like his. Like
There's a lot of things he said. Listen, I don't agree with everything he says.
No,
There's a lot
me
of shit
neither.
that he says that I do agree
It's
with.
honest. Yeah,
That's-
it's honest.
And that's why I say I love him because
and
the level of unapologeticness. I know that's not
Yeah.
a word. But fuck
well,
it.
women
It
can't
is now.
handle man truth. A lot of women hate him. You know what I mean?
Dude,
And a lot of
right.
man truth is just it's what's true to us. It's not like
Yeah.
we're trying to be anti-woman or
No,
anti-female or anything. It's just how we think or how we're wired or how we
Right.
view
There's
the
a-
world.
there's
Like
a war on
it's
that
not.
right now.
Yo, it's bad, dude.
It's a war on any type of masculinity is toxic.
Yeah.
And that's what they're trying to make it seem like.
Yeah, like all that mansplaining shit, and you know what I mean, and all that bullshit. Like, it's whack. Like, you know what I mean? And there's a lot of kids growing up without dads. We get that. It's been a problem and whatever. But I feel like men are being feminized in a fucking crazy, abundant way. Like, you look at some of these social media posts.
You want to start speaking Chinese? That's the best way to do it.
You take off our shoes? How does this work?
Yeah.
So,
straight up. We'll be out our shores in no time.
But no, like, seriously. Like, you know, you start to see, like makeup for men, fucking lifts in your shoes, like, fucking, you know, like, they promoted, oh, these shoes will make you 3 feet taller. At some point, you're going to be barefoot, motherfucker. What are you going to do? Bang bitches with your fucking shoes on? Like, who gives
I make
a fuck?
love with my boots on.
Like, I'm 5'7", and guess what? I had nothing to do with that. They're not in my control.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's, you know, it's like we always see young girls fucking shitting on their faces with fucking injections and shit that you're doing at a very, very young age where you're already
the young girls getting this shit done, man, it bothers me so much because most of these girls are super attractive to begin with.
That's what I'm saying. You're young.
Yes.
You're beautiful.
Yes.
Enjoy your youth.
Throwing away your fucking gifts.
Throwing it away, and then they're popularizing it and normalizing it. So now you go get your lips done, and it's like a fucking party. Like, let's go get our lip injections and then go to dinner. Like, fuck, that shit is weird,
bro.
You know what I mean? And I think they're feminizing men that way too.
Yeah.
With your fucking, you know, how you're dressing, what you're saying, what you're supposed to say.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking crazy, man. And just shit wasn't like that when we were little. But that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? We're obsessed with these fucking weird ideologies.
I want to know. It's weird. So this is weird, right? So like, I had this conversation with a lot of my especially our age friends.
Yeah.
I want to know what dudes are the dudes who are like, that's hot.
I don't know. I don't know
like,
a single one.
That's what I'm saying. Who had the fucking crazy,
like there,
fucking
though.
like
they're furry fucking
spider fucking eyes.
Right.
It's just it's weird. But
By the
you're
way,
right, they're
on.
out there. Like, if it wasn't attractive to you know what I mean? I don't think women would do it. Like, I don't understand that. It's like, I don't feel like men are saying that that's attractive. I feel like these fake ass, you know, like what are reality TV stars or whatever, these influences are the ones that are making that shit popular. Like, I don't feel like everybody I talk to is like, that shit doesn't look good.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's like you can appreciate, like, if I see a woman with a lot of makeup on, right? Everything is done perfectly. I appreciate what it took for you to do that, but that's where it stops for me. Yeah. I'm like,
you almost feel like it wasn't necessary.
Yeah. And now, like,
it's cool that you did that, but
talking about I want a real man.
Because
everything about you, everything that's happening now is fake.
You're about 40% actual human.
But that's what I mean. Like, I always refer to comedians because comedians fucking guide us through the world. If you're not fucking watching comedy, like Chris Rock always had that. He always had that joke though. Remember? He was like, you wear high heels, you wear makeup, you wear wigs. You know what I mean? And he's like, everything about you is a lie, but you want me as a man to be honest with you? Fuck you.
Yo.
He said it just like that.
Yeah, I know that.
You know what I mean?
It's true, though.
Fuck you.
Yeah, dude. It's like there's women that are girls now that are pretty, like, they say they're early 20s.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, they'll be attractive, super attractive, hot, right? But now the status quo is, you know, done? Does your forehead move? How thick are your eyebrows?
The ass thing is
the ass thing.
It just looks so bad.
Bro.
With fucking thin ass fucking thighs.
They haven't figured that one out.
And you have this weird fucking shape. They haven't figured it out. Exactly. Scott's right. They have not figured out. They figured out fake titties.
Yeah, they got the titties.
Fake
done.
titties.
Yeah.
Good to go.
Thanks, guys.
But the doctors haven't figured out the ass shape yet.
No.
To go with your body type.
It doesn't make fucking sense. It's
looks
hilarious.
Weird.
The fact that, like, if you look at Kim Kardashian, one of the richest, wealthiest, powerful people on the planet, can't get a good ass job.
That's what I'm saying.
Who the fuck can?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, you know, she got access to the best doctors, the most cutting edge technology.
Yeah, and when you see it undoctored, like when these people put photos of her, you see how it's so
horrible,
weird. It's just,
so bad.
I think it's the skinny leg.
That's what it is.
It's unproportional.
And then unproportionate.
Like, you can have
gotta match.
You can have in life, you can have unproportional titties.
Yes, a lot of women have that.
Yes.
A lot of small women have big ass titties.
Yeah. So that works.
Okay.
But your legs are I mean, dude, the muscles all fucking like kind of like come together.
Yeah,
It doesn't make sense. Dude,
the
when you
way
have a fucking huge fucking ass sticking out to here and your legs are this big.
And we just see it at the bar
Doesn't
so
make
much, and
sense.
we're like, this
Dude,
is
you
bad.
have no idea what I saw this summer at the beach club.
Oh, dude, and then you see it in
I'm seeing
bikinis
it.
too.
Oh.
I'm seeing the booty out, and it's like you're looking at it in just pure shock and disbelief.
Do those young
Like-
guys though, are they staring? Do you think they're making
Yeah,
fun?
'cause they're,
Do they
they're
care?
trashed. So they're going after anything, but I don't think
Yeah.
they like. I don't like the guys
Low-hanging
that I've
fruit.
talked to. Like I get them. I talk to them.
Shout out to
Literally
solid.
low-hanging
Wait. Shout out to solid mediocre chicks.
Yes.
Facts.
There's nothing better.
Facts.
Solid mediocre.
Solid mediocres. The real.
No, because you know what I mean. Like I don't know. It's just it seems so fake to me and so unnecessary. And you're attractive no matter what. It's like I mean when you're 20s. I mean there's something like
Yeah, you got
It's
something.
just it's like enjoy that before you have to. I don't know. It paints such a false.
All I'm gonna say is, ladies, personality goes a long way with the majority of us.
Yeah. For real dudes.
Yeah.
Like ours goes for them.
Right.
When you know what I mean, you see some mediocre dudes, some hot chicks, and you're like, how
Yeah.
the fuck did that happen?
Yeah. If you're
And
one
I'm always like, she met his ass at work. Because that's how you get to know
All that
motherfuckers. You know what I'm
familiarity
saying?
and shit.
Exactly. Yeah.
You familiarity your way ass. You're in that. You're
Yep.
way in that shit.
Yeah. But anyway, that's it for episode 21 of the C3 podcast. Special guest Ken Shabba Kelly,
Yes, sir.
Shabba.
Scotty Balls, and we are out. Deuces.
Put a little more snap in it. Put a little more snap in it. Pow. Put a little more snap in it. Pow. What is freedom really?